What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 15-Minute Break Show. I'm your host, Dave Howard, and let's get to it. All right, so let's get right to the first video for the day. All right.
Bro, sometimes the coworkers we work with be the reason that a lot of people show up to their jobs. Like, you absolutely hate what you do. You can't stand being at that bitch, and outside of the motherfucking pay being somewhat decent, bro, the coworkers that you go see every motherfucking day that make that job, you feel me, bearable, and your ass, it be less stressful because y'all just be joking and chilling in that motherfucker because they make your time go by better than what the fuck it would if they weren't there. Gee, you be building some good relationships depending on what job you working at, depending on what people you got around you. But they make that job, you feel me, tolerable to even go and deal with all the business managers and HR and all the higher ups and shit.
Yeah, that's so true, man. I can think of all the jobs I've had in my lifetime. Like I can one example I can say, I used to work for Sears Holding Kmart plenty of years ago, and I mean, it got to the point like just coming to work to see your coworkers, it's like it becomes like a party. Like you see your peers and you talk and you like congregate. Like you, of course you work and you're getting the job done, but you're just, you know, you can get through the day with your coworkers. Even like the stuff, the little instances you have with the customers and stuff, and management and stuff, and the BS. But when you have your customer, not the customers, when you have your coworkers that you're cool with, that you can just bust it out with, it makes the time go by faster. Especially when you've been doing those long shifts, those long brutal shifts, like those 9, 10, 11-hour shifts, when your boss asks you to stay in after someone calls out, right? And you just know that your favorite coworker is gonna be coming in closing too. So you be like, oh yeah, I can do it. It's bearable. I can pull this off. But yeah, like that's one of the most important things I think that helps you get through jobs, any job, is the people you work with. Because man, sometimes it's like sometimes you don't really feel like coming to work. Even when maybe you have to come into work when you're sick. When you got someone like that got your back and stuff, and yo, that's why I honestly see, which is kind of scary. This is a different subject, but like, I think this is why a lot of, like, especially when it not just coming to like just friendships, this is why a lot of people, like, there's a lot of affairs happen at work, because the people at work, you're with them more than you are with your family or people at your home, because we work all the time, we work so much. And that's how I see how like relationships get started at the workplace, and which is it's crazy. But that's a whole nother subject. But yeah, let me say.
But you can form a good bond where your ass say, you know, if I can show up today just because I know such and such gonna be there. But boy, when they don't show up to work, you be blue as putting in applications just ready.
Yo, facts. Yo, that's for sure. You always put in applications. When they there, you just chilling. You chilling. But when they not there, like, yeah, I can't take this no more. Yeah, I ain't coming back. And you don't got nothing lined up. You be like, yeah, I'm applying. You be applying 1,000 jobs just when they not there. But when they there, the time goes by fast. You be losing track of time. Like, dang, yo, when I'm gonna see you next? When the next time you in? That's my favorite. Yo, you in? Like, yo, what's your schedule looking like? When the next time you in? All right, bro. All right, sis. See you next time. Nah, but yeah, it's it yo it's good to have people you love to work with, man, because it makes you feel like you're not working.
Get up out there, because you might have a close friend or a couple close friends that you go to work with and see almost every day, and y'all both know that y'all each have to show up every single day to make it tolerable for each other. Because if one not showing up today, your ass be ready to either call off or take your ass home early because, man, my friend that helped the day go by ain't even here today, and I don't even want to be in this motherfucker without him.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, and I made a lot of good friends, a lot of close friends. During all my working career, like all the jobs I've been at, made a lot of close friends, and some of them I still keep in touch to. I still keep in touch with till this day, and yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, yo. Like that's why, to segue a little bit away from the topic a little bit, but just in life in general, that's why it's important to have like friends or family or just friends. Like it does, like life is not meant to be like alone and isolated and closed off. Yeah, some people like love their peace or whatever, and or some people are like introverted and don't have many friends or whatever. But like, yo, life is about connection, like connecting with people, like and that's and they I years ago I read a study that said like when you're around people who are with people, or whether it's like partnered up, um, or like but just with friends, they live longer. People with like married, they say married people live longer. People in relationships live longer because you have that someone there, someone to branch ideas off of, someone to just experience life and have fun and laugh. They say laughter workers like medicine, whatever. Yeah, man. Yeah, like it pays to have someone you like to work with, because that could be like, yo, that can be the contributor to a lot of stuff. Yeah, yeah. I wonder. That just makes you think, though. It makes you think. Do people like think of people in like Congress or whatever? Like, do they like working like their coworkers or whatever? I don't know. Think about it. They always going at it. I don't know. But yeah, our 15-minute break is over. So it's been a pleasure. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next episode of the 15-minute break show. I'm your host, Dave Howard. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And yeah, let's chop it up next time.